Modern Direct Seller. Happy Monday. I hope you are having an incredible start to the week. Every Monday, right here at 9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern, I pop on live to share with you your money making tip of the week. So make sure to mark your calendar, whether you're tuning in our live stream over on YouTube or over on Facebook on our business page or in our groups. We are so happy you are here. And today's topic is all around money making activity and social media. In fact, I have a little bit of a confession. I am not actually live right now. I know it shows I'm live, but I recorded this before I left town. So like many of you this summer, we are on the go, going from one place to the next, to the next, to the next, and schedules are a bit wonky. But given the incredible technology that we have available to us, we are able to get ahead and schedule out our social media ahead of time. So today is actually Saturday, and tomorrow I am leaving for Florida for 2 weeks, and you're watching this live on Monday. So now you know my secret. This is a pre-recorded Make Money Monday, but it is perfectly on point for the theme today, which is all around working smarter, not harder, and leveraging our social media and still showing up for our followers, even when we are not physically here, because we all want to enjoy vacation and not be pulled a million different directions. So that is our topic today. As you're tuning in, say hello below. Let me know you are here. Let me know your direct sales company. Feel free to tag a business bestie that you think might benefit from today's video, or you can even go ahead and share this video with your team. So like I said, we are on the go, lots happening. It is summer, schedules are all over the place, yet we still want to show up for our people. So for me, it's super important to be consistent and show up every Monday for our Make Money Monday, no matter what is happening or where I am. So you can bet that I'll be in the comments, I'll be engaging back with you. But since this video is pre-recorded, I just wanted to own that up front and talk about a couple of different things that you can do to really get ahead on your social media. So if you've been following me for a little while, you know that I am a big fan of batch posting. So just like making a batch of cookies, we are going to batch out our social, meaning we're planning it ahead of time. So instead of waking up every morning thinking, what am I going to post? We're getting ahead on our social by scheduling things out. And this especially comes in handy during those summer months when we're on the go, and it's also just a better way to use our time. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like if I'm in content creation mode and I'm writing and I'm creating graphics, I'm already kind of in that space. If I have to stop and then do it again 24 hours later, and then again 24 hours later, and then again, then my content's just not going to be as cohesive or good. So one quick resource that I'd love to share with you is our content strategy. So this is a strategy where you begin with long form content, and then you break that into short form content to fill up your social media schedule. So long form content, I define it as something that's multiple paragraphs at length, right? So this might be an email that you write your customers. This could be a blog post that you write. This could be a YouTube video. This could be a podcast. This could be an ebook, a download. So something that's just a little bit longer in length. It could also be a social post, but maybe a more detailed out long form content. And different topics really depend on the product that you're selling, right? But it could be 7 ways to wear this dress, or 3 things that I bet you didn't know about my company, or 5 things that I absolutely love about my business. So as you're creating this longer form content, it works really well if you do create those kind of buckets, like 7 things, 5 things, 3 things, right? Then you take that content and you're going to repurpose it and drip it throughout the week. So let's say that we create that one long form piece of content, let's say on a Sunday, and then we take that content and we're dripping it throughout the week. So again, investing our time up front to create a little bit longer form content, and then using that same content as we're sharing reels and posts. I mean, the reality is our customers only want to hear from us in like a 7-second quick video. So there are many ways to repurpose content in a way that makes sense. So we have actually shared long form content examples and how to break that into short form content. They're fill in the blank. You make it your own with your own product. And then there's some examples that we've built into that too. So if you want to grab that download, it is right over at moderndirectseller.com/content. Okay, so that's the overall strategy. One long form piece of content, lots of little short form pieces of content, and batching it. So we're planning out the entire week or a couple weeks or even months ahead of time. So my favorite tool for batch posting is going to be CintShare. So shout out to all my CintShare users out there. I am a huge, huge fan of everything that they create to make our lives as business owners and direct sellers so much easier. Not to mention they have an incredible content library of lots of ideas of what to post. We do our monthly social bundle that's preloaded to CintShare. If you're inside the academy, you have access to our monthly Done For You training, which is also preloaded to CintShare. So literally you can just click and schedule away. It makes it so simple. Speaking of CintShare, Kristen Coy, who's incredible, is coming into the academy tomorrow on Tuesday at 9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern to talk about content strategy and batch posting. So whether you're a CintShare user or not, Kristen has some really incredible things to share with us. So definitely mark your calendar and be there tomorrow. And if you're not yet in the academy, it's time to get your buns into the academy. So you can always get started over at moderndirectselleracademy.com. All right, so that's batch posting. That's part one. The second piece of what I want to share with you really has to do with creating a clear call to action. So this is something that I think sometimes we don't do the best job at. And I'm guilty of this myself, right? Before you go post something on social, I want to challenge you to think about what action you want your followers to take based on that post. So maybe the call to action is follow me for more direct sales strategy tips and training, or follow me for more wardrobe hacks or kitchen hacks or meal prep or whatever it is that you're offering. Maybe the call to action is follow. Maybe the call to action is comment with a keyword below and I will send you more information. This is especially great if you're sharing a short piece of content and you have more to go along with it that you know people are going to be excited about. We don't necessarily want to ask people super long, thought-provoking questions on social media because it's going to feel too hard and they're just going to keep on scrolling. So it's like if you want to hear more about content strategy, comment with the word content below and I will send you the direct link. Okay, see how I did that there? That is a very clear call to action of what you want your follower to do. Because what do we usually do on social? We just keep scrolling. We just keep scrolling, right? Even if it's something really valuable and really interesting, it takes us a minute to think about like, well, do I want to engage with this? So we want to make it really easy for people to engage and raise their hand and say, yes, I want to learn more about that. Tell me more about what you are offering, okay? So when you're thinking about your posts and your content for social, give it a second look over. Make sure that you have a clear call to action on every single post. And occasionally, the call to action might be to go shop your company replicated site. But more often than not, if you send people to your company site, they're just going to get lost in the shuffle and they might not actually end up making that purchase. So my recommendation is some kind of call to action to have a one-to-one conversation with you. If you'd like a direct link to grab this item, then comment this below or send me a DM or a PM or a text, whatever that might be for you. So I really want to challenge you that when you're creating content, to make sure you have a clear call to action about what you want that follower to do next. Okay, your last step in terms of actually making money through social media. And this is the piece, again, that sometimes gets lost in the shuffle that we do not prioritize. You guys know that I am big on one-to-one conversations. So anyone engaging with your content, leaving comments, liking, I want you to work into your daily 333s and open up a one-to-one conversation. If you're not familiar with 333s, Got lots of content on that too. moderndirect-seller.com/3000. But the idea there is that you're talking to 3 current customers, 3 future customers, and 3 future customers every day. So if somebody is engaging with you on social, we want to take it from that one-to-many post down to a one-to-one conversation. And that's really where you shine. This is an opportunity for you to provide all the details about how they can shop and get that product, maybe share more information with them, share things that they didn't know, and also just simply thank them for engaging in conversation with you on social, because we know how important that is, and that also factors into visibility. So at the bare minimum, like, hey, thanks so much for your thoughtful comment on my post. It goes so far. I appreciate you so much. Right? You can always start there. But of course, if somebody leaves a question or a comment pertaining to a particular product, you can always follow up and say, hey, oh my gosh, I saw your comment. I love this product too. Have you tried it? Or do you want me to add it to your wish list? Or is that something that I could share more information with you about, right? So that one-to-one piece is really important. And that's why this is a money-making tip, is the one-on-one. Batch posting, is it money making? Probably not, right? Or creating content with a clear call to action, is that truly money making? Maybe, depending upon how much visibility we get on that post. But really, where the money comes in is in the one-to-one conversations. So this week, as you're planning out your social content, think about long form content, taking it to short form content. As you're sharing that short form content, make sure you have a super clear call to action on every single post that you're making. And then you want to get into those personal messages, direct messages, text messages to really talk to somebody one-on-one about what you are sharing with them. All right, my friends, how good does that sound? So another reminder, tomorrow we are talking all about content strategy with the amazing Kristen of CinchShare. So make sure that you tune in for that, 9 a.m. Pacific. If you're over in the Academy, you have the Zoom link. You can pop in. It's going to be a really great conversation. And I will be back with you next week for another Make Money Monday, also from the road. I'll be back at the end, very, very, very end of the month, back in my home office. But we're gonna be just kind of rolling with it on the go. And if you haven't checked out the podcast, I've been sharing behind the scenes of my summer trips. So I did a recap from DSA Canada, where you're going to hear from 10 people that were there at DSA and what their takeaways were from conference. I have another podcast episode coming about my business mastermind group that I am a part of and the retreat that we had here in San Diego. And then we also are going to have another one that is on the go from Orlando. So I was super excited about all the good stuff coming up. Make sure you comment with a takeaway below. Feel free to share this video with your friends, your followers, your team, your biz besties, all the things. I look forward to seeing you back here real